These niggas do not credit these niggas, dog. They don't give no fucks. Like, goddamn. Damn. I guess I gotta look for him. Shit. I gotta look for him. But there's another dude that he's basically poetikkflakko.
New evidence proves Tory Lanez got framed.
I'm gonna look for it.
I'm gonna look for it. Meg DaStallion. I don't know what the new info looks like. We're about to look together.
We about to look. We about to look. Poetikkflakko. Let me see. Poetic. That's a dope name though. I fuck with that. Yeah, I fuck with that. Damn, we got 150 people. So people fuck with him. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna try to link this in the video just to have, cause it's like niggas don't be crediting niggas. God damn. Like at least credit these niggas. Shit. I'm gonna credit you. Niggas don't be giving no fucks, man. Like damn, like help a nigga out or something. Shit. I guess he figured since he ain't got that much.
Y'all think should happen to Meg if this is the case? If Meg like really done got this man packed up like this, or almost got him off, what should happen to Meg DaStallion, bro? Let's do it.
Tory Lanez team just revealed bombshell information that will exonerate Tory Lanez and destroy and ruin Megan Thee Stallion's career and her credibility. And they laid everything out on a new website.
How long has this man been in jail, bro?
Nigga been long in that motherfucker for too long. So get this. Guess who's the person that gave it to the representative? Amber fucking Rose, dog. Amber Rose was the person that gave the representative this information. Mind you, Amber Rose is now, I guess she's trying to be a traditional conservative, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe she's still showing ass with the Republican flag. I don't know. But shout out to you, Amber Rose, for that type of shit. I ain't gonna hold you. After the whole Kanye West situation, I kind of look at you kind of crazy. I'm not gonna hold you. I did. Especially after the whole situation with Wiz Khalifa, because I think that you was fucking with Wiz Khalifa during that time. You was fucking with Kanye West. That nigga fucked up about that, bro. That nigga fucked up about that shit, boy. But I will say this. Thank you for showing that information, because it started there. I'm gonna just be honest with you. It started there, because I don't think that this representative would have looked at the case. I'm thinking that he probably knew the representative. No, she knew Amber Rose. That's crazy to me, bro.
I keep forgetting.
Congresswoman Anna Paulina is the mastermind behind this new website to exonerate Tory Lanez. And it all stemmed from a tweet that she posted a week ago, where she says in 36 hours, we will be releasing new bombshell information that would exonerate Tory Lanez. It wasn't released within 36 hours, but instead they started a website coined after the term 36 hours later and released all the information on that website. A lot of people have questioned her motives, why a congresswoman, a Republican at that, wants to get involved in a Tory Lanez, Megan Thee Stallion hip hop drama. But she just came out to say she's involved because she truly believes that Tory Lanez was railroaded by a corrupt democratic system. Tory's team did a great job at telling the full story and not just bombarding us with new information right away.
Yeah, they did a good job.
One of the initial pieces in the first step, they pointed out information that contradicted the storyline that Tory Lanez told Megan Thee Stallion's dance bit and then fired 6 shots at her.
Right.
They released footage of Megan Thee Stallion admitting that she stepped on glass.
Now, in this video, they point out some shit that I didn't even think in my head. This is why it's good to have these conversations, to like literally get other people's view on what they heard and how they heard it. Because it's like, oh yeah, you're right. Now watch what he says.
That in this,
admitting that she stepped on glass, nigga, in the little message that she had back, I don't know if y'all remember when we watched the last video, in that message that she said herself, sorry, I just turned my headphones down. She said herself, y'all over here talking about stepping on glass, man, y'all want this horrible motherfucker, leave me alone, Tory Lanez. Y'all want this horrible nigga to be, y'all talking about I stepped on glass. You're about to say that you actually are about to admit to stepping on glass in this? Crazy.
This interaction with the police, Megan Thee Stallion was very concerned about her going to jail and her being in trouble. And to me, that's very strange.
That's what I was about to say. She was concerned about her going to jail and her being in trouble because it would fuck up her image. This is not the type of language that you're going to say when you just got shot. You getting shot is going to somehow fuck up your image. What are you thinking about around that time? Are you thinking about something else? Because you couldn't be possibly thinking about, I am a victim. Because if you're a victim of something, then of course you're thinking, nah, I can't fathom a situation where a woman is thinking to herself, I was shot and this is going to fuck up my image online or my image in the publicist. If any type of news anchors get this, will I be going to jail? Maybe she can be thinking about that. Because let's just be honest. Meg gives me hood booger, hood booger, goodbye. Like, she gives me fucking hood booger. And it's okay. I don't mind hood boogers. I love my little hood boogers. Sometimes they actually keep it real. They ain't on some fuck shit like how she was on. They really actually do hold shit down. You feel me? But she was more so worried about her image. Let's just keep it a buck. You feel me? Like, I don't mind my hood babies. You feel me? Ain't nothing wrong with a little hood baby. But I think she was fake hood. Obviously, she nerdy. She ain't really from the hood. You feel me? She nerdy. It's cool. She's just a brolic ass nerd. You feel me? Which is cool. But like I said before, I can't see a situation where a woman that was shot and says that first, she says that, will I be going to jail? That's the first red flag. I'm like, all right, I can let that pass. Am I going to jail? Maybe you can put like, why would you say are you going to jail when you were the one that shot? You know what I mean? You can say that, but maybe you're saying it in the sense of you actually want to protect the collective of black people. So that could be a thing. Like how Tory Lanez was trying to protect black lady, black woman ass. How black men try to protect black women. I say that for a reason. We're going to go into another video, but I say that for a reason. I'm going to let it play.
Gunshot victim being really concerned about the police discovering
The fact that this footage was here this whole time, too. That's crazy.
something that could send her to jail doesn't make sense to me. And this isn't Meg DaStallion's first run-in with the law. Meg DaStallion has a long rap sheet, bro. Meg DaStallion has multiple mugshots out there.
She do.
So
and going back to my video, they didn't have nothing to do with this case. That has nothing to do with this case, but guess what? That's what people are gonna do. It just is what it is. It's not right. I don't agree with it. I don't like when people bring up people's past if it's not something that literally pertains to the case that we're having. But yes, when they say that you've been to jail, they do it to niggas, and they do it a lot. We do it to ourselves too. I was just talking about the case where I don't like the fact that they brought up Tory Lanez past on how he has literally said, you want to fight, let's fight. Chris Brown. He has been with the shit sometimes. Niggas be on some dick measuring shit. But equal lefts, equal rights. Now they're doing it to Meg DaStallion, and women don't like that shit. Law.
If you did nothing wrong and you are the gunshot victim, why would you be going to jail for getting shot?
Fuzzy ass shit. She looks crazy in this fuzzy shit. She probably got all that mascara on her face.
What's that? Do you think we can go to jail? I don't know. We're trying to figure it all out. As long as you guys cooperate with us.
She said, ma'am, do you think we're going to go to jail? We're gonna go to jail. That's what she said. Do you think that also plays she didn't say, do you think I'm going to go to jail? She said, do you think we're going to go to jail? That plays why would you say that, Meg? Once again, if you were the one that shot, why would you say that?
Can you guys tell us what
unless,
happened?
like I said before, unless she's thinking of the collective, which obviously she's not when she said, Tory, you the one that shot me.
We'll go accordingly, okay? But if you guys are not telling us, if you guys are, then I don't think... I really cannot go to jail. Okay. I cannot have that on my image. Okay.
I cannot have that on my image. I want to say to myself, maybe she does not want to be tied in with people that go to jail. Maybe she doesn't want to have that tied in. Maybe that could be the case. I'll give you that. Because I'm trying to look at all instances of how it could be looked at, right? I'm personally looking at it in the sense of she know that she's somehow in the wrong in what she did. by the plan of basically fucking Tory, and her best friend is fucking Tory. That was supposed to be her best friend is actually Tory's girlfriend at the time, and she gets into a little kerfuffle with her quote unquote best friend. Well, I guess it wasn't really a kerfuffle because her best friend was coming at her with a gun. In my eyes, I think that Kelsey was the one that shot that fire at her. She shot at Meg, and she was probably the one. If she really heard Dan's bitch, she heard that coming from Meg. I mean, I said she heard that from coming from Kelsey. Excuse me. in the Harry Belafonte voice, in the deep ass, dance bitch.
I cannot have that on my image. I cannot go to jail.
You see what I mean? I know I'm not the only one. I
I'll
cannot
do
have
anything. That sounded like to me is
I cannot have that on my image. I cannot go to jail.
I cannot have that on my image.
Okay.
I cannot have that on my image. I cannot go to. That sounded like to me is I will say anything. I cannot have that on my image. I didn't go to jail. I can't have it.
And well, guess what the fuck happened? She didn't go to jail, did she? Some shit shake, didn't it? Somebody made some shit shake. Rock Nation.
Allegedly. Tory Lanez shot me in my fucking flat, nigga.
So how did that happen to you?
Glass.
Glass? Where?
Where we was coming from. I'm not from here, so
Okay.
Oh, man. I mean, no, sir.
She was also very.
I didn't get
about
shot.
Her image and how this story.
Remember, she said that?
Oh, man. I didn't get shot. Oh, you didn't? Oh, man. I mean, no, sir.
So she could have been lying, though. She could have been lying. She could have been lying to protect. She could have been lying at that time to protect Tory, or to protect Kelsey, whomever she thought that she was getting shot by. I still don't think that she know who she was shot by. I'm still of the person that believes she don't know who shot her. I don't know how much I believe that after all the other information, because there was a point in time to where she switches her story. She switches her story to the defense of Tory was the one that shot me. Now, if you don't know who shot you, you stay with that story. You don't know who shot you if you quote unquote trying to save the black man, like how he was trying to save your ass. But of course, when Tory hears this shit, Meg saying on his birthday, mind you, going live on his birthday, that yes, Tory was the one that shot me since y'all so worried about it. Of course he's gonna be like, nah, something ain't right. Y'all on that bullshit. Y'all really trying to throw me under the bus.
The storyline of getting super drunk at Kylie Jenner's house, trying to fight Kylie Jenner, fighting your best friend, fighting a man that night, being exposed for sleeping with the man that your best friend is doing a sneaky link with, that looks bad for you. That looks horrible. And then stepping on a glass because you're super intoxicated and you're just drunk looks horrible. But the storyline of this really angry man shot at you because you stood up for yourself, now that storyline looks wonderful for your career. So you could understand how that got concocted as soon as she picked up that phone and called Rock Nation about the quote-unquote incident afterwards. I can almost tell you how that conversation went. Like, don't say nothing.
Yeah.
Let's intervene. Let's try to get this all
PR
cleaned up.
shit.
Because looking like a horrible drunk who was sleeping with your best friend's man looks crazy.
It's horrible. Yes,
Now,
that looks fucking crazy. You are Meg DaStallion, the hottie of all hotties. And you out here fucking another woman's man? Oh, you dirty bitch. Oh, you dirty motherfucker. You gonna lose some fans. There's still gonna be some women that's for you. Cause some of them women be doing the same shit. But you gonna lose some fan. And you probably might lose some sponsorships with all of this bullet nigga talk. This is nigga shit. This is nigga shit. Let's call it what it is. It's nigga shit. You gonna lose some sponsors.
The police didn't just take her word for it. The police did their investigation at the scene. And at the scene, they discovered enough evidence to show that Meg DaStallion stepped on glass. Which is why when the police charged Tory Lanez initially, they only charged Tory Lanez for gun possession because they found a gun.
They found a gun.
I think on the passenger side of the vehicle.
Yeah.
Shooting or anything? That's how we got dispatched.
Well, we have the gun here, and then we have other units. They're searching the house where it happened. So that's all we have so far.
So nothing happened in the vehicle.
No, we don't have any casings. No.
Okay.
No casings in the vehicle.
And then there's some cash over. Looks like.
Was the person who got caught with the other people here that you?
This is all from the fucking nights of.
They were all in the same car.
Okay. And then, do we know how she got cut?
I believe
how she got cut.
Stepped down, there's a glass
She dropped
right
a glass bottle and.
How she got cut. I'm gonna go back to it.
Okay.
No bullet wounds.
Do we know?
Listen, police know what a bullet wound looks like. Police knows what bullet fragments will look like. I'm pretty sure that they don't understand that. They're trying about how she got cut.
In the same car.
Okay. And then, do we know how she got cut?
I believe when she stepped down, there's a glass.
She dropped a glass bottle, and then I think she stepped on it and cut herself, getting out of the vehicle.
Okay.
Bro, that is crazy, bro. This nigga got stabbed, 13, 14 times. Whole time, this footage was here. It was never shown to us. This was in 2020, it says. It was never showed to us. 5 years later, now we're seeing that this nigga, and you know it's crazy, like
5 years.
Clearly, not every nigga in prison is innocent, but there are niggas that are innocent that not even gonna get this chance.
There was a nigga that just came out of jail from 40 years, being innocent for 40 years, and they did not let this nigga out. Black man, of course. 40 fucking years. Innocent. What do you do in those situations, dog? You lost 40 years of your life, and you just gotta take that shit on the fucking chin, nigga. You just gotta take that shit on the fucking chin. That's why I just couldn't understand how Tory could be so adamant that he was gonna win this fucking case. He came in that motherfucker looking spiffy. Spiffy as fuck with his dad, got his son. Nigga, when I was in those type of situations and they told me a jury was gonna be on that motherfucker, I said, oh, hell no. Oh, no, yeah, y'all got it. Y'all got it. Let me get that no-low. No-low. I gotta get a no-low. Let me get that no-low. It's my second time. It's my last time I can take that. Give me that fucking no-low right now, nigga. I'm not taking no fucking jury, nigga. This is America, my nigga. This is a fucking America. Give me that fucking no-low right now. Give me that shit. I'll be damn, nigga.
That's crazy too.
Even if I know I'm innocent. Even if I know I'm innocent.
Wasn't even doing no life sentence. Nigga ain't never coming back home.
And get this. I had a witness at the time with I'm pretty sure y'all told y'all, right? They said that they said that it was a cop that basically pulled me over. It was an illegal traffic stop that they was doing to everybody. And somebody threw out cocaine out of their car, right? They basically did the old school cop routine. We can't find out who did it, so we just gonna place it on somebody. I was the goofy that they placed it on. So I was like, listen, bro, I just want to make it home. They said, what you just fucking say to me? Oh, so you being smart with me, boy? They said, all right, since you want to be an asshole. I was like, bro, I just want to make it home. That's all I said. I was on a date at the time. Why the chick that I was on a date with said to me while I was on trial and I was thinking about taking it to the jury. I was thinking about it because I said, I know I'm innocent. I got a good lawyer and I got my witness that was right there in the car. Guess what the witness says to me right before the trial? Because she wants to be my main fucking girl. Guess what she says to me? Oh, well, she basically puts it to me. I'm paraphrasing, but she puts it to me like this. Well, you're not acting like you need me. You're not acting like you need me. I'm the only one. Your lawyer told me already. I'm the only one that makes sure that you didn't go to jail. You're not acting like you need me. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Is this the Twilight Zone? Is she really trying to use her actual eyes of seeing the situation and being there against me? It don't matter what race she is, my nigga. Women have this natural feminine, it's very toxic, feminine urge to just say some crazy shit. When you see that, when you witness that shit, jump the fucking ship. That's exactly what I said. You know what? It's okay, love. It's all right. You got it. She knew right then and there, in that same breath. I seen the my bad written on her fucking forehead, in her eyes. Cause I thought And this is the first date, and that's what you say? I knew right then and there that I had to leave the girl the fuck alone, right? Obviously. She says to me, yeah, when she said that shit to me, it just kept playing back in my head. Oh, well, you're not acting like you need me. You're not acting like you're trying to keep me. We're handling a case that's dealing with my fucking life, and I could be put in jail for a pretty good time, a pretty good amount, because of some fucking federal amount of cocaine that they say that I'm trying to be a drug dealer. Why are you lumping this in with your feelings of needing a relationship from me when my life is on the fucking line? I feel like fucking R. Kelly. This is my life. I'm like, why are you doing this right now? I said, you know what? Don't worry about it, love. Like, I did it with love. Don't worry about it. I just hope that you have the best. I'm going to still pay for this flight for you to get back to where you're from, because you're not even from here. I'm going to pay for this flight. Don't worry about coming back. I'm going to plead the no-lo. Call it a day. Never talk to her again. I can't stress this shit enough, my niggas. Be careful on the women that you choose, even the women that you just trying to play with. Be fucking careful, my niggas. This nigga was just trying to play with them. It's cool if you just trying to play with them, but you got to understand what comes with that play. Shit like this, or shit like what I went through. Shit can get real fucking hectic. And I'm not going to hold you. Yes, I have still entertained hood booger activities. I'm just going to keep it a buck. I have. But I'm going to tell you right now, you got to figure out how much access of you that you want them to have. If you're going to play them games, you got to know what comes with those consequences. I don't want you to go through what I went through or what the fuck he's going through. That nigga got stabbed 14 times for some pussy. Let's just call it. They're not his girlfriend. They're not his wife. For some pussy, for some rip, for some cut, whatever the fuck you want to call it, bro. Like, for some pussy, for some pussy, pussy. But I was gonna show this other clip of Jason Lee got his ass ripped into with the whole Candace Owens situation. I don't agree with a lot of things that Candace Owens says, and I don't agree with a lot of the things that Jason Lee says. But we are going to go to the fact of what Tory Lanez says to Jason Lee in the DMs.
Tory Lanez stabbed in prison. And then now Kelsey, the frenemy of Meg DaStallion, who was alleged to have been sleeping with Tory, might be the shooter. There have been new updates.
We're gonna go to the actual part.
What I'm saying is, if she was just confused in the moment, no, she shouldn't go to jail. But
confused in the moment,
if she was confused because to still accuse
someone. This is the thing. I've never been shot or shot at. You
I have.
Correct. You have. So
and when I found out who did, you know what I said? He did it.
Correct.
And the people that did it were convicted. Now that'd be like me coming back and saying, I really lied. They did it.
Correct. But what I'm saying is there an instance where I believe I could be drunk and a gun comes out and I get shot and I didn't exactly see who did it, but I believe this person did it? Yes. So I'm saying it would have to be proven that she intended to lie and set Tory up.
And that's another thing I didn't think about too. It would have to be proven. I know people are going to want Meg DaStallion to go to jail for this shit. But again, we cannot prove that she did or did not know who shot her. That's one thing. Then we cannot prove that when she did know, that she then plotted against Tory to get him the fuck up out of here. With the case of the Mexican dude, which is now being some type of they saying it's propaganda, but obviously somebody tried to take this nigga the fuck up out of earth, and they're trying to blame it on gang shit, gang affiliated, right? Because somehow when there's talk around that when he got into jail that he was supposed to be protected by the Crips or some shit like that, but protected by the gangs that's in there because he's a cool dude or whatnot. But they saying that a Mexican just came up him and stabbed him 14 times. That was a death threat. That was a message. That was a message. As much as we watch shit like Goodfellas and fucking Godfather, that was a fucking message. Death is a message to niggas.
up, then if that's the case, she should absolutely go to jail. But if she just didn't know who did it and she thought he was the person who did it and everybody around her saying he did it, then no, she shouldn't go to jail. She was just didn't know what happened.
Her wasn't around her. It was only them four.
It was
You're
only
talking about perjury.
Hold on.
Correct.
Hold on. And guess what?
Correct.
Tori DM'd me some time ago. I never like to put receipts out, but let me go ahead and just.
I never
Man,
like to put
free
receipts
him.
out.
I'm gonna tell
And
you
he about to
exactly
put
what
receipts
Tori
out.
said to me. Hold on. Tory Lanez. Let me go back to the pre-stabbing dates. Hold on.
Oh God.
Tory
Pre-stabbing dates. He ain't shit.
Lanes. Okay.
But I'm
In
pretty
the
sure
text
that I believe
message
that
between-
this is why, you could say allegedly this happened, but I think that Tory definitely reached out to these niggas. If it's not him, then it's probably Tasha. If it ain't Tasha, it's probably Joe Budden. If it ain't Joe Budden, it's somebody that has the ear to the streets that be, because I think that he hit him up because all of the women that was so in depth with the case. You understand what I mean? And he know that this man has a lot of women's ears, black women specifically's ears. I don't know how much after that Candace Owen take, but he still has predominantly a lot of black women's ears.
Tori and I said, yo. He said, what's good? I said, how you surviving that bullshit? Wish we could have sat down before you left. Because me and him hung out with Madonna when they were messing around. Don't believe me? Take a look at this photo.
I don't know if I believe this shit. The fuck is that?
I said, do you have a number? He said, what's yours?
But they did have a track together, and I think that something happened between him and Madonna too. That was a whole weird situation because Madonna looks crazy right now. Like she looks like a whole fucking.
Let me move on to the text message.
I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
Then we started to text message each other. I said, how are you? How you been? He said, incredible, in very high spirits and preparing to physically come home this year. I said, when? I need to come in there and get an interview, LOL. He said, I can't say exact days, but I know I'll be home this year. I said, how long you been gone? I'm so confused by your case. He said, actually, I have a crazy plan when I get back that I think you should know and be a part of because I'm only going to do one interview. And he said,
Sean C says some shit. Like, while I'm really looking at Sean C live. Tory Lanez will be free. So he changes. I just made a video about this nigga. So he changes his view. I gotta look at that shit now.
He's been gone 2.5 years. I said, I want to be a part of that plan. He said, it's honestly a bunch of suppressed evidence that was kept away from me during trial. I said, Wack told me that, but didn't say what. He said, like through trial, they keep saying it was inconclusive on the gun DNA, but I always knew I never touched the gun. So I asked my lawyer to retest it. And sure enough, I was 102% excluded completely from everything, just like I said. I said, well, why didn't you just say who did it? Fuck doing time for something you ain't do.
Exactly.
He said, I took the rap for Kelsey, never wanted her to go to jail, and I never wanted Megan to get hurt or anything. So in me stopping her from getting shot,
Black men protecting black women. Let me just cut that all short for y'all. Black men protecting black women. That's what he was doing. That's what he was doing. Now, can we be a little bit judgmental right here? Which black women should we be protecting? Because those black women, they weren't protecting him. That's why I say what I say. They weren't even thinking about protecting him. When push come to shove, you see who your real fucking allies are. You know how much y'all black women like to say your allies. Black women, black men are not your allies. We're your brothers and your fucking sisters. I mean, your brothers and your uncles and your fathers. And to some niggas, I guess sisters too, because you know the gender dynamics nowadays. Some niggas, I don't know. Listen, I don't know. But that's just what they say. Now listen. But yes, we are not your fucking allies. We are literally your family. We your fucking family, bruh. And sometimes, yes, you have to cut the fucking family off. Let's just call it what it is. Allies just gives me POC type shit. Don't call me no fucking people of color, person of color, people of color. Don't call me that shit, bruh. Don't call me no fucking cisgendered. Don't call me none of that shit. I'm a black, heterosexual, straight man. Just call me a black man. Just call me a black man. Really, I really just, because the artist in me be like, just call me a fucking man. But I know what type of time we living in America. I know where I live, Georgia. I know where I fucking live. They still hanging niggas out here. There's still sundown towns out here. So yes, you got to put the black in there. Like, you feel me?
I got the raw deal. Crazy how life works. And to think they made me the poster boy for the unprotection of black women, when in all honesty, I protected 2 black women, one from getting shot and one from going to jail. Never said nothing in 8 to 10 years for them to live. It's a crazy, crazy place we live in. I said, but why you ain't just say that? Nigga, when I got shot, I told. And he said, I lost my mother at 11 years old. I couldn't sleep with myself. I was the reason for taking a mother away from her kid. I just couldn't do it. Tory Lanez.
He's better than me.
Now, I'm going to go to this video because I just seen it and I know we 33 minutes in. I'm going to go to the video because I'm not going to make another video just to talk about Sean C again. Oh, wait a minute. This is another nigga. I'm thinking, wait a minute. So this is another nigga. So I'm thinking that Sean C was, wait a minute.
Meg DaStallion, I want wicked.
Who's Sean C then? Let me give me a minute. Who the fuck is Sean C? Did I go to Sean C? No, I don't think I did. I thought that I did. Yeah. No. Because we're going to go to it.
What? Here's the thing though, right? Before he gets...
Yeah, it is Sean C. I'm tripping. No, we gotta look at this shit. No. Don't here's the thing, nigga. Don't here's the thing, nigga. Don't fucking here's the thing, nigga. You said what you said. Stand on that shit, nigga. Stand on that shit. I'm not gonna be the nigga like, we was right, you was wrong. I just want to hear the same niggas as that was loud about niggas saying what we said about criticizing the credibility of the case, of the person, the people, multiple people that lied. Meg lied, Tory lied, Kelsey lied. They all fucking lied. Nobody wants to believe the fact that, okay, something ain't right. Not that we should just believe all women, but something isn't right. Something not adding up. Evidence not being found. Witnesses not showing up. Witnesses going up one stairs with the prosecutor coming back down and not seeing the fuck and changing their whole story. Ain't no here's the thing, Sean C. This is what I mean by y'all niggas like you really fuck up niggas' lives. Because it's like, what the fuck are y'all talking if y'all not talking about the nuances of this shit? Shut the fuck up. I know that I don't know shit. I know that I don't know enough. But at the very least, I can tell you my take, acknowledge the fact that I don't know enough, understand both sides of the situation, even the side that I might not agree with. Like I said before, I don't agree with the fact that maybe Meg did know and she did let her people know in Rock Nation. And they probably did have El Chapo come stab that nigga up. That's what I really think. But I understand the nuances of it may look like that. Maybe he did get in trouble with some niggas in the prison cell. Maybe he did talk a little bit crazy to somebody and somebody didn't like and he stabbed him up. It could be so many. We ain't got the tapes on the inside of that motherfucker. But you know what? That nigga gonna be singing about that shit. And that nigga get free. That nigga gonna be singing about that shit. Let's talk about it.
Gets into what you about to get into, because I do understand. I feel like I know where you about to go, and I have not seen any updates beyond this point.
This is 5 hours ago.
I'm not saying my level of harassment comes at the expense or comes at the level of like Meg DaStallion or anything like that, but God forbid you put out an opinion about this 4 or 5 years ago. Whoever is actively following this investigation will not stop until you know every bit of quote unquote new information that they come into contact with.
He's playing that bullshit, bro. He's doing the bullshit again. He's saying that now we're obsessed with the case. He's playing that role. Now we're obsessed with the fucking case. We're obsessed. Why are you so obsessed with this case? You're going to come out the woodwork and say, I told you so. No, nigga, you were just fucking wrong and loud. That's what it was. You were loud and wrong. You hate women and then you made some clickbaity ass shit. Call it what it is. You are loud and fucking wrong. It's cool. It's cool. We know what type of nigga you are. You feel me? We know what box to put you in with your opinions. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
Which, by the way, isn't new. It's just new to you because you don't read things without
Clearly it's not fucking new, nigga. Obviously we didn't read the shit. You said it in your last video. You said it in your last video, and you also said that niggas that did not know and understand the context keys inside of that document that was given to the public, like you're about to say, they left it the fuck alone, like you said.
Pictures.
Now we in your ass.
Let me know that if you think that this is a weird, or you think that this is new information, that you didn't read anything from the last 6 months to a year to 2 years that this case has already been occurring.
He's really trying to defend himself for being wrong, basically.
That's my big for new information. Did you go and be like they're legitimately trying to tell being in her face?
And of course, I'm talking about the Megan DaStallion, Tory Lanez shooting.
Nigga did all that shit just to be like, I just want to tell you, I know that I was wrong, but all of you obsessed folks, you were wrong, bruh. It's us. You were clickbaiting and you were wrong. Let's just call it all the way what it is. You made a video called "You Hate Women." You had Tory Lanez's face plastered on it. You threw a little Salt Bay of fucking Chris Brown to make all of the women that seen your video be like even more mad. Like, yes, this is vindication. Now you're trying to basically save face with you were wrong. You were wrong, and you made some clickbaity ass shit. You a fuck nigga for doing that shit, cause you know what you're doing, and you know you making money off of this, nigga. Like you're making money off of this. Like it is what it is. It's the game. It's the game. But it's just, it's real fucking nasty, bruh. It's nasty. And I hate to say fuck nigga, bruh, but it's nasty, bruh. It's nasty. Because you know what you're doing. Let's call it what it is. You know what you're doing. I take back my comment of fuck nigga. I don't know you like that. Just like you don't know Tory Lanez. Just like I don't know Tory Lanez. But we do know the information that was presented. You understand what I mean? I think that, like I said before, I wish that people came with this empathy towards black men and not, you're a monster black man, even if you're good or you're bad, Deontay Kyle. Like, it's nasty. It's nasty. It's nasty.
White man against freeing 14 times stat black man from prison is what they gonna say. Are they though? Are we stupid to that?
Rich, in case you've been living under a rock, there was literally a trial where Tory Lanez was charged by the state of California, not Megan, the state of California.
Yeah, that's another point of contention. Like, they tried to make it seem as if this was some convoluted scheme between her.
I think I'm not going to be able to make it through this video. I'm not going to hold you, y'all. Y'all could probably go and watch it. It came out 5 years. I mean, I said 5 years. It feel like 5 years. 5 hours ago. I already feel like I know where he's going to go with this. I'm going to try to watch a little bit more. But he's going to go into the aspect of Tory Lanez was arrested, black men. You're mad at the fact that, yes, nobody said that Tory Lanez shot her, black men. You're coming at the conversation disingenuously. You're being on some, like, obtuse type shit. We know. We clearly get it. He was arrested for possession of the gun. A gun that we don't know who had the possession of, mind you. Clearly, we don't know who actually owned the gun. The amount of gun residue that was on him was literally enough to have almost 1 million black people be able to be in Tory Lanez's position inside of that jail. And they had 3 other people. It was a luck of the draw. And that nigga was an unlucky ass nigga that night. I'm going to try to listen to a little bit more. I'm going to try
to throw him under the bus when it was literally out of her hands. Like, this shit's insane. This picture of Tory is horrendous. I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say, bro. Don't get veneers.
And was also convicted as guilty by a jury after days of evidence being presented of witness testimony. Now, you would figure as a result of all of this, this case would pretty much be open and shut by now. But actually, when you go on comment sections across the internet, on social media, on any post having to do with Megan DaStallion or Tory Lanez, you will find tons. And
Rock Nation killed MLK.
Tons and tons of comments about how Megan lied, she's guilty, free Tory, put Megan in jail instead of Tory. And these calls and proclamations have definitely reached a fever pitch as of late, especially in the wake of this recent story having to do with Tory Lanez being stabbed while in prison.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, for Tory Lanez, like, this is really what am I trying to get at here? It's really like,
say it.
This is the best time for him to press the gas on trying to sway public perception, because I forgot what that woman's name is. She's a congresswoman. I just don't remember her name. I don't know how or why she's involved, because this doesn't benefit her in any way, shape, or form. That's like not even your jurisdiction. But everything that they're showing is like, oh yeah, look at all this new information that we're going to provide to the public. Like, you realize we can't do anything with this information, even though it was already in
Clearly,
the original
we knew that.
trial, and you already know that this was all seen by a judge before. You're dropping it to us for what? You expect every citizen, U.S. or Toronto bound, to sign a petition, and the judge is going to be like, oh, I guess I got to let him out now? Like, what are you saying? What do you mean by this? Why do you keep... They made a whole website, chat. They made a whole website. Put it in the court. Give it to the judge.
Again, he's being disingenuous with this conversation. Logically speaking, if all of this is evidence, was basically evidence that was already provided to the judge, and they have a possibility to do a mistrial, obviously there was things that was left out. That's the first thing. Second, the court of public opinion is strong as fuck. After this, we know everything. You and niggas like you, y'all can have y'all opinions on what Meg is, what Kelsey is. But the court of public opinion is, she ain't shit for this shit. Just as non-nuanced they were with Tory Lanez, they about to get non-nuanced with her ass too. And even if he has to be in jail, they protecting I'm pretty sure that they protecting the fuck out of him now. Even if he has to somehow, where it could possibly happen, because this is still America, where he literally still is sent back to jail. They're protecting his name, and they're slandering the fuck out of Megan DaStallion. Even if she did not know. Again, you think that you're protecting Meg DaStallion, Sean C., but you are literally making her case worse by not addressing the credibility of her case. The credibility of what she was presented with. The nuance to both sides. You are not helping. You think that you're defending this black woman. But like I say before, the deification of her, the God status that y'all have made her, niggas like you have made her into be, it's almost like when you keep covering something and covering something and covering something in a clay, right? And it just hardens and it just gets brittle because it just can't take, it's like the layers and layers of fucking cope that y'all coat this girl with. This layer of cope that y'all coated her with, excuse me. It's cracking because it's too fucking much and it's too heavy. And now she's about to fall. And when she falls, she's going to disintegrate. It's going to be on some Thanos shit. Because even if she did not know who shot her, niggas like you and doing this type of shit, saying these type of things. Oh, well, we already knew this. What do y'all think y'all going to do? It's not going to help anything. It's not going to help anything. We already knew this. Niggas don't read. Y'all are dumb. Clearly, you said in your last video that niggas are dumb, for lack of better words, and niggas don't read, right? And you also said, mind you, that because niggas not reading, you said that you appreciated them not responding on the case because they did not read what entailed in the case. Now we're getting the visual. Because you know what? That same senator or whatever the hell she is, that same lady, somebody probably told her and put a bug in her ear, hey, niggas don't read. We got to show these niggas. I mean, I'm being facetious, but let's just keep it what it is. They actually did what you just said. Niggas don't read. So we gotta show these niggas exactly what the fuck happened. Because we already have this evidence, as you say. I don't believe that they already have this evidence, but we'll see if they do the mistrial. I'm gonna leave it at that, man. I said it in We Need to Talk's live stream, bruh. The deification of black women is harmful to black women because women and black men, black women and black men like Sean C, don't look at women like human beings. They're gods. On some Kanye West shit. I just told you what I thought I was. A god. Like, it's harmful to look at yourself as such. Clearly, we see what the fuck has happened to Yeezy. Be careful, black men. Once again, but I'm gonna say before, be careful on the women that you deal with. All that jokes and shit is put to the side. I'm being serious with you. Be careful. I'm gonna link both of these persons' videos, Sean C, Dior, and poetikkflakko. Y'all do your own research. Y'all do your own due diligence. We're not even sure with the petition and the mistrial that Corey will be free. We're not for sure. Because the way that America works, it fucks niggas. Literally. Black men. Stay safe. It's the middle of the year. The year ain't even over, bruh. Take care of yourselves. I hope Tory Lanez stays safe while he's in jail and is able to come out. It's just fucking crazy when you think about it, man. It's sad that Sean C is literally still going on a tirade about how niggas don't read or niggas already knew this information and it's not gonna change anything. So that means that you knew this information, Sean C, and you still believe that he was shot. I mean, excuse me, you still believe that Tory shot. That's what it said to me. That's what it sounded like to me. It sounds like me that you read this information and in your mind you still believe that Tory shot Meg. So, like I said before, that's fuck nigga shit, bruh. That's just fuck nigga shit, bruh. Like that's I don't know what else to call it. Like, it's the evidence is presented, bruh. But we gotta wait till the mistrial. If there is a mistrial, I don't know what else to say, man. Some niggas you can't not argue with. You can't have a conversation with. They believe what they believe, and it is what it is. I'm trying to understand why he doesn't understand that this is a fucked up case, and with that fucked up case, somebody has to be like, all right, something ain't right about this. I don't understand niggas like that. I don't, and I don't think I ever will. And like that, we gone, man. Bunkai. Stop the fucking clickbaity shit. Bunkai, bitch.